Hi, my name is Vicky Poole, and I'm going to be spending a few minutes today talking to you about 4 stages of feelings that once you understand and recognize the individual steps, you're going to be able to fast track your emotional response in any situation. So for me, this process came about when I recognized that I was suffering with separation anxiety from my son when I went back to work, which is very similar to empty nesting syndrome or any other number that I can think of. And the most important element here is being able to get in tune with your own feelings. So when you're in tune with your own feelings, you're going to be able to put a pin straight in it and know exactly that what you're thinking of right now is that feeling. And the first step there is obviously the recognition element of it. You're not just feeling anxious or nervous or stressed. You actually know exactly what that feeling is. Now, if you can't tune into that feeling, or it's just a void, it's just a feeling, it's so deep within your body that you haven't had a chance to explore it yet, that's fine. What you can do is you can just sit very calmly in your favorite chair and just relax and allow that feeling that you're having to just bubble up and to actually, if you can, pull it out of your body and look at it and see what kind of shape it is. Give that feeling, give that emotion some sort of context, give it a color, and actually get to know it. And when you know what it is, then you recognize it, right? And then the second that feeling comes into your chest again, or your stomach, or wherever it is that you're feeling that feeling, you can then recognize it and go, it's just that again. And then it loses its power because you can do the next bit as well. You're going to accept that feeling because your feeling of what you're feeling right now is just a bodily response. And the response that you're having, that your body is having, is built up off of the previous experiences that you've had. And all of those previous experiences have been there to be keeping you safe in those moments. So you feel that feeling. I know what that is now, and I accept that it's here to give me some sort of reassurance or advice or guidance based off of my previous experiences. That's number 2, acceptance. Now, when we feel those feelings, we automatically assume that no one else is feeling those feelings and that we are somehow weird or abnormal because we have that feeling. It's not the case, guys. It is perfectly normal to feel how you're feeling right now. If you're angry, it's perfectly normal to feel anger. If you're sad, it's perfectly normal to feel sad as well. If you're happy, you're in love, whatever feeling that you're feeling, it's a perfectly natural feeling in that you're not weird or abnormal by thinking or feeling what it is that you're feeling. So then you've recognized that feeling. You've accepted it for what it is. And you know that you are being natural by having those feelings. And the last piece is choice. Now, whenever we have an emotional response to something, we get that feeling in our chest, we recognize it, we accept it, and it's natural. And then it either spurs us on to do something or it stops us from doing something. Now, the choice element comes from where you accept or reject that the feeling that you're feeling is actually holding you back, or it's stopping you from doing something that you really want. And here's a couple of examples. So you're on a diet and you've been doing really, really well. You're on day 9 of your green leaf salad diet. and you're going to have a cheat, you're going to have a cookie, and you break your diet and you have one because you know that that cookie is going to make you feel really good because you love chocolate. Now, we would exhibit an emotional response to our green leaf salad diet. We would exhibit an emotional response to our cookie. And we make the choice that having a cookie now is better than to say, I've had 10 days on my green leaf salad diet. So let's look at those. Is it good that you broke your diet, or is it good that you had the cookie? It's what would work best for you in that moment. You can flip it to any situation, because all the feeling is just it's a recognition of your past experiences and how you felt and how you acted in those past experiences. It's in the past. You've got the ability to choose how you respond to this situation today. And all that feeling is doing is reminding you that you've been here before. To make a choice, an active and a conscious choice, comes with practice and experience. And it might be that you do something again and you think, oh, I should have done this differently. Take a moment to reflect on that element that you could have done differently and replay it in your mind as if you had done the thing that you think you should have done. And over time, this will become second nature. And then you will be adapting to the new choice with the actions that you choose. So just a quick recap there for you. So you feel an emotion, you recognize what that response is, you then accept it, that it's a feeling, that it's a natural feeling for you to be feeling in this moment, and then you have the power to choose how you then respond to this situation. My name is Vicky Paul. It's been a pleasure talking to you today. And if you'd like to learn a little bit more about what I do, I'd love for you to click on my website and hit subscribe. That's www.vickypoolcoaching.co.uk. Bye now.